Hey everybody, thank you for joining me. I'm here to show you a very exciting new product, the Jason Ritchie Lone Wolf Signature Microphone. 20 years ago, I was outside of the Subway Lounge in Jackson, Mississippi, and I set my harps down for just a second, turned around, and they were gone. Just like most of you, I was using a bullet mic, a high-Z Crystal Element JT30 that I was dependent upon for my tone. And I thought my life was over, and so was my tone. The bass player handed me a 57 to play my harmonica through, and I've never gone back to using a traditional bullet microphone ever again. Why? Well, let me tell you. Part of it was I was able to get the cleanest representation of my harmonica from my microphone, and then able to turn my amp up louder to get distortion from my amp. So rather than the microphone distorting, I was using the amp. Today I also use outboard devices to increase the amount of distortion or other effects that I might have to shape the tone of my harmonica. But my microphone is just the cleanest representation. You don't see very many guitar players looking around for the most horrible pickups they can find to give them the ratty distortion. They either use a smaller amplifier, they turn a bigger amplifier up loud, or they use an outboard device in order to get that distortion. There's a lot of technology has happened since 1940, and we're happy to be part of it here at Lone Wolf. Today I'm going to walk you through a couple of different demonstrations of the microphone. The first one I'm going to do is straight through the board so you can hear the pure, clean sound of this microphone. It doesn't sound a whole lot different than a 57. It's a little bit wider, so those people who are used to playing bullets will have a much easier time cupping this, and it has a volume control on it. But basically, it's just a very good instrument or vocal mic. Next, I'm going to walk you through a demonstration of me playing through my pedals and into my amp the way I really have always, whether I was playing on a 57 or another product that I had co-developed before this, which was just a 57 that was modded. This is from the ground up, every bit 100% a harmonica microphone, made for the ergonomics. We must have made 3 or 4 different shapes of this handle before we settled on the right one. And we wanted to make sure that what you were playing was something that you would never think about it. My favorite thing about this final shape and this ergonomic design of this Jason Ritchie signature microphone is that I absolutely never think about my microphone. Thank you very much, and we hope you enjoy the demos. All right, now we're going to check out the sound of the microphone into my pedal board and into this 410 tube amplifier here. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be heading right through my harp shield, which is a feedback eliminator, a gate pedal, into a preamp, which is giving me my distortion since my microphone is no longer distorting. Then I'm going into a flat cat compressor, into a harp reverb for a little bit of wetness, and then cleaning it up with a sonic stomp. So here will be the sound of just the 2 draw with one hand on the microphone. If I add my hand, I get a lot more bass. Again, the microphone's very, very easy to hold with this flare here. My finger sits right in there. The more space I can get between the harmonica in the diaphragm itself, the bigger the bass sound I'm going to get. just by taking one hand off.